Hi, it's Ashley from AB Sound Advice. Today we are looking at the Hippo 152R. Now, you'll quite amazingly, our friends at Massive Audio and their wisdom, and I'll just slide that over a little bit for you, they created the Hippo XL152R. Now, we've already done the Hippos, the 152. Now you're thinking to yourself, how much difference could an R be? Well, it can be a lot. And when I say a lot, let's just go through what a lot is. So, in our normal Hippo series, the 152 had the 3-inch voice coil, and yes, they were pretty damn heavy. This thing here takes things to a different world. So now we're sitting at a 35 kg plus weight of this 15. We now have a 4-inch voice coil, and we've now gone out to 6,000 watts with 3,000 RMS. So this is a whole different world. We've entered into the world of, let's see how much damage we can do to our car. And people who are in the SPL world will know exactly what I mean. And of course it's got the heavy duty, so it's got all the same fruit, the Kevlar reinforced non-pressed paper cone. It's got all the qualities that you'd expect at this level, but they've just now taken it out to a 4-inch voice coil, taken it past the 35 kg mark, which means it's a heavy subwoofer. So while I've again got it on my Lazy Susan, which I use for doing recoding kits, and that allows us to turn the sub around without having to get a hernia while doing it. So you can see direct connect connections again, spin it around the other side, direct connect connections. And we'll just turn the box around, and you can see on the side of there, we are dealing with a D2, so we can get down to 1 ohm on this. 430 ounce magnet structure. I mean, it's just, yeah, I can feel it on my arm. So definitely the guys at Massive Audio, this is definitely, you can tell, the Hippo, this is the Super Hippo, you should just about call it. So if you're getting a 152, yes, that's awesome, but if you're getting a 152R and you're wondering why the price just jumped, it's because it is a completely different woofer. So the Hippo XL152R is what we're looking at today, and you'll just be a pause while I grunt this off my little stand. 1 second. Damn. Alright. Well, just get this on its side. I'll just get that around so you can see. So you'll see in the video now, I mean, this is a big woofer. There is no argument. I mean, look at the back end of that, and I'll just bring you back a little bit further so you can see the whole thing. So, no, Massive definitely have made a massive woofer here. So there is no argument. This is a very big woofer. And again, massive construction. The whole thing, it really should be called, well, I think they've covered it off. I mean, the Hippo XL152R, I guess the R, I'm not sure what that meant, but maybe it's retrofit, or I'm not 100% sure. I haven't clarified what that was, but wow, what a subwoofer. So if you're looking for something and you really want to rock the car, and again, one of these is 35 kg, 2 of these you're hitting at 70. That's a lot of weight to be chucking in the car full time, but it's worth it if you love a lot of bass. So I'll just again turn this around like I've done in previous videos. Thank goodness we've got a good balance here, so we're not going to lose control of it. Great front end. You can see.
Hey guys, Ron here to talk to you about the RMW8A powered subwoofer system. This is the perfect subwoofer for your Jeep Wrangler, as it fits perfectly behind the rear seat without having to compromise any important cab space. Best of all, the sub sounds great. If you're looking to upgrade the sound system in your Jeep Wrangler, then we here at Rockville highly recommend the RMW8A. Let's check it out. As you can see, there's still plenty of space here in the trunk where you can store things, and best of all, you can position the subwoofer in multiple ways. You can have it centered, you can have it over to the side, you can have it laying face down or face down into the side, and you have plenty of room.
Founded in 1920. In a small package, designed to fit under the seat or nearly anywhere else in the vehicle. This lightweight subwoofer features a 1.5-inch voice coil and 100-watt RMS power for the perfect blend of portability, easy installation, and fabulous throbbing bass tones.
This is the Wheel of Bass 125-watt slim underseat or trunk-mounted powered subwoofer for your car or truck. This is a true all-in-one subwoofer solution to give you great sounding bass in your vehicle without taking up a lot of space. And with 125 watts of power, the Wheel of Bass has enough power where you can mount it in your trunk and still get a nice, clean, and thumpy low-end sound throughout your whole vehicle. The Wheel of Bass combines a high-quality 8-inch subwoofer inside a sturdy and solid cast aluminum enclosure with the amplifier built in. The height of the whole enclosure is only 3.15 inches, which means it can fit anywhere. But you're probably wondering what the subwoofer sounds like, so let's go to Perry, who has a demo set up for us.
What's up, guys? So I have the Wheel of Bass all set up here and ready to go underneath my driver's seat, and I also have the bass remote knob set up, which is really handy because I can use this to control the volume coming out of the subwoofer without having to go into the back and adjust the settings from there. So I'm gonna play some music right now from my phone so we can hear how the Wheel of Bass sounds. Here we go. Okay. Start to hear it a little bit now, but just wait for the drop. All right. Man, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. All right, that is so cool. So much fun.
As you saw from that demo, the Wheel of Bass is an all-in-one subwoofer solution to add great low-end sound to your vehicle. It comes with everything you need for a quick and easy install. It comes with mounting hardware so that if you don't want to put the subwoofer under your seat, you can also mount it to the back of one of your seats or mount it to the trunk of your car. It also comes with a power ground and remote line harness that makes wiring super easy to do. Now, looking at this side of the amplifier panel, we have a 15 amp fuse, the power remote and ground terminals to power the unit, and then we have our RCA inputs to get signal from the output of your head unit. Right next to that, we have a high-level input port where our high-level input adapter would plug in. You can use this if your head unit does not have any RCA outputs. This means this amplifier will work with a stock or aftermarket head unit. Over here we have our bass remote knob port where you can plug in the included metal bass remote knob to control the level of the amp in the subwoofer from the front of your vehicle. This is super convenient so that you can appropriately set the gain of the amp in the sub to whatever song you are listening to in real time. On the other side of the enclosure we have our phase switch so that you can change the phase of the subwoofer from 0 degrees to 180 degrees to ensure that the subwoofer is perfectly hitting in sync with the rest of your system, especially if you are using more than one subwoofer in your setup. And right next to that, we have an auto on and off button that will work with the smart turn on to sense when an audio signal is present and turn on the whole subwoofer system. When you turn off your music, the amplifier will automatically turn itself off. A quick note, this auto on feature only works when you are using the high level input. Next to that, we have a low pass filter to filter out high frequencies, and that ranges between 50 Hz and 180.